Hello YouTube, this is Shine and welcome to my channel, AC Shaman TV. I know I've been gone for a minute, but I had to take time and focus on doing some healing. I'm still doing healing, but I'm excited to be able to do readings for you at this time. This is the year ahead reading for 2019, and I will be using the 22 major arcana cards, and I will also do a health and wellness for each of the 4 quarters. So 2019, what is coming up for us? Well, there's going to be a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things that are not really clear to us, things we're not really aware of or even understand for that matter. There's going to be a lot of disturbance, a lot of life-changing events for us throughout the year. And a lot of that is going to be centered around our governments, institutions, organizations, corporation. And so it's going to create some fear within us because of this uncertainty, these shakeups, these things that are happening that we don't really get or even understand why it's happening. And so it's going to be important for us to connect with those who are like-minded like us. Maybe, focus on your spiritual practice, spend time in meditation and prayer. Also, you want to have some patience. When you find these things happening, it's hard to be patient and to try to be calm, but it's going to be important at this time. The other thing you want to know is that things will eventually get better. Our world will sort of find its footing again, because right now it's definitely off kilter, and we're all around the world in sort of a weird, unsettling place. So it's not just for one country or, one continent, it's the whole world. And it is all around, like I said, centered around our governments and the people and the powers that be. So make sure that you are not allowing fear to rule you, to make you behave in certain ways that are not maybe a way that you would normally behave. So find yourself pulling away from certain things when you know that this is not how you should be or how you should behave. Bring yourself back to center and don't allow the fear to rule you or to make you behave in a way that is not you. The other thing you want to focus on is creating unity amongst all of us, because there is such a divide and there's a lot of divisive language going around, and it's important for those of us who are able to see this, be able to maybe help guide those who can't see at this time. And if you don't wish to move in that direction, make sure that you have yourself in check, so to speak, that you are accountable for yourself. And it would be nice if you could help those who are blinded at this time to maybe have a little bit of clarity, even though we don't really, again, like I said, may not have all the information. Things will eventually clear up for us, and but don't lose sight of what our world was and will be again under all this chaos and disturbance and uncertainty and lots of misinformation as well. I know this may not seem very positive, but it's important for us to also look at the reality of what is happening around us, and take whatever step we need to take to make sure that we're staying focused, we're staying calm, and we're helping those who need help and guidance at this time. So without further ado, let's get started. Hello Libra, this is your year ahead preview as we look at the general energies for 2019. I will be using the major arcana cards only, and for each quarter of the year we'll also look at your health and wellness as well. So let's get started. So I've already pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to do a little bit more. So it's the guidance and messages for Libra for 2019. For January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. What is the guidance and messages for the health and wellness for Libra for 2019? For the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. All right, so in January we have the Lovers card. And so this is talking about you coming together in a partnership, and that can be either in a work environment or a relationship, in terms of a love relationship. And it's about making some kind of commitment to that. So either you're finding a new job where you're making a commitment to starting new, or you're leaving your old job and making a commitment to a new one, or making a commitment to a new relationship that has just started. Okay. In February, we have Dreamer. And so this is about you starting new, starting fresh, as you've just made a commitment to whether it's a new job or a new relationship, and you're now ready to start a new path. You're ready to move down a new adventurous path, and you're looking forward to whatever that is going to bring, and you're open to this new adventure that you're on. And so you're ready to take on this new task, this new opportunity that is before you. In March, we have life experience. And so this is talking about some sort of life-changing event that comes into your life. Something that really transforms and makes you look at things a little bit differently, whether again, it's either a work or a love relationship, but it's a change that you didn't really expect, but it's before you, and you have to kind of roll with the punches, go with the flow of whatever is happening, and allow yourself to be steady during this time, even when things are not steady for you. But it'll be important for you to go forward and see where this is going to take you, as this is an important change that has to happen for you to be able to move forward. In terms of your health and wellness, it says use your natural healing abilities. And it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly guiding, encouraging, and supporting my healing work. And so this is talking about you tapping into your natural healing abilities and really utilizing that. So if you know you have a natural healing ability, one that maybe you haven't been utilizing and you have, it's calling on you to bring it to the forefront and tap into that, whether you're doing healing for yourself, on yourself, during this time, or you start to think about maybe going back to school and picking up a career in a field that allows you to heal, to help people. So whatever this change is, tap into your natural healing ability and focus yourself and allow yourself to tune into whatever needs to be utilized at this time. And that can also be being able to listen, being able to, maybe you're great at listening to people, and when you listen to them, it brings them a sense of peace. So the natural healing ability can come in many different ways. Maybe, your natural healing ability is actually the way you cook, and it makes people feel great when you cook because of the love that you put into the food. So your natural healing abilities could come in many different forms and different ways. So tap into that and utilize what you have at this time, okay? In April, we have the Magician. And this is talking about you taking steps, taking action at this time, and realizing that you can bring about whatever it is that you want. Whatever that's happened in the beginning, this is in the first quarter, this is talking about you realizing that you can manifest and bring about whatever change you want, whatever desire. You have all the tools within your tool belt to be able to make it happen. And so utilize it and stay positive and know that you can make the changes in your life that you want to make, okay? In May, we have the Moon card. And this is talking about you letting go of whatever fears are keeping you from moving forward, and know that yes, things may not be completely clear or visible to you at this time. Don't allow the fear to stop you moving forward in your journey. It just may mean that you kind of have to use your intuition a little bit more during this time, and and be patient. And be patient for the time when you do get clarity so that you can move forward. So now may not be the time to take any kind of action, but that doesn't mean you let go of the plans and ideas you have. Is just waiting for that cycle to finish so that you can have clarity, so that you can, the light can shine on where, in what path you need to take. All right. Or for the light to shine on the situation so that you know what steps you need to take at that time. In June, we have the Unity card. And so this is talking about you either making some changes in terms of an institution or an organization that you might be a part of. And it's also about you looking at maybe an old way of doing certain things versus maybe a more modern way of doing it. And that may yield the result you actually want. So don't look at a traditional or an old way of doing something and think that it may not work. You may actually see a certain result if you go down that path, and you'll be able to find a middle ground in utilizing some of the old ways of doing things. It's like no need to reinvent the wheel, but it doesn't mean you can't utilize it and perfect it. So whatever it is that's happening in June for you, make sure that you're not, you're not letting a traditional or old way of doing things stop you, and you ignore it and think, that's old-fashioned. That old-fashioned way of doing things may actually be beneficial for you at this time. Or you find yourself dealing with an institution or an organization during this time as well. In terms of your health and wellness, it says home help. And it says, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters regarding my family and home. And so this is calling on you to ask for some support, ask for help, and know that you don't have to do it all on your own. Sometimes we feel as though we have to tackle everything ourselves, but we don't need to. There are those who may be more proficient in a particular task or have a better understanding, and they can help us. And so use this opportunity to get the support you need. Maybe you need someone to clean your house because you're too busy with a new project or a new business. Ask family to support you. Ask your children, your significant other, to help you during this time and make the load a lot easier for you, okay? In July, we have the Empress card. And this is talking about you starting to move forward, starting to take some action steps. Whatever seeds you've planted are now ready to be harvested, are ready to be plucked. The fruits of your labor have ripened, and so now it's time to take action because you were having to wait. So that cycle has completed, and now you can move forward. You can take whatever step you need to take in July and start moving down the path that you truly want. In August, we have the Ego card. And this is talking about you making sure that you don't allow yourself to get caught up in a feeling of, now you're stuck and you can't move forward. Now whether it's the new business that's taken off, or the new job that's in your way. Don't feel as though you're trapped, or don't allow yourself to get caught up in that sort of mindset that, have I made the right decision? Is this what I really want to do? Am I doing the right thing? The other thing too is, if you're now making more money, more abundance has come into your life, don't get too caught up in the material aspect of life. Try to find a sense of balance. Don't allow your ego to get too caught up in maybe buying certain things to say, well, look at my wealth now, or look how great I'm doing. Keep your ego in check in terms of the material aspect of life for yourself, and also don't think that you're stuck, or you're not able to move forward in whatever it is that you are trying to do. This is an opportunity that has come forth for you, so embrace it and be open to it, okay? In September, we have the Balance card. And so this is talking about you finding moderation in whatever is going on for you, and trying to find a way to be patient, a way to relax about things, and know that everything will work out at the right time. It's about you being able to listen to other people, being able to hear other people's viewpoint. Maybe it's this new business that you've started, or this new job. Be open to hearing how maybe other people do things, or another way of doing something. And also making sure that you create a life-work balance as well. You don't want to spend so much time focusing on this whole new beginning for yourself, and not take time for yourself or for your family or friends. So try to find a sense of balance. Try to find moderation at this time for yourself, and be open to other ways of doing things, and which will make your life a lot easier anyway. In terms of your health and wellness, the card is Yes. And it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, please help me trust my feelings as the accurate barometer of truth. So whatever is going on for you is saying, yes, this is the right thing. This is the right time. Be open and trust and believe that you're doing what you need to. If this is a new job, a new opportunity, don't let fear be a part of this, and know that yes, you are going down the right path. You are doing what you need to, and don't feel as though you're trapped, that you can't, now you're stuck in whatever it is that you're doing. There's always opportunity to move forward. There's always opportunities to let go of things if you're not happy, but be open to this opportunity that's before you, and take it one step at a time. Try to create a sense of balance, and that may make the situation much easier for you, so you don't feel as though you're trapped and you're just all focused on your job, and there's no way to create a life-work balance for yourself, okay? And we are in October. We have the Strength card. And this is talking about you being gentle with yourself, but also knowing that you have the strength and the willpower to deal with whatever comes to you. And it's important for you to trust in yourself and to believe in yourself and know that yes, you can do whatever it is that you need to, and you have the strength and the willpower to overcome whatever challenges are coming before you. So, but continue to be gentle with yourself as you deal with whatever it is that is coming up in October. In November, we have the Chariot. And this is talking about steady focus. Continue to go down the path that you've set out for yourself. Continue to believe in what it is you're trying to do. Know that you have the willpower, the determination to make whatever it is that you want happen. You do have the strength and you have the willpower to make whatever dreams and successes that you want in your life happen. So continue the course and know that you will get there to wherever it is that you're trying to go. And in December, we have Awakening. And this is talking about you being able to look at things from a different perspective, and for you to take time and observe and just really take a moment and reflect on the past 11 months and really see where you are and what it is that you want to do and where you're going. Because in order to be able to continue down the path you want to, you have to stop and reflect and maybe look at things from a different perspective to get clarity. And sometimes, yes, it can be it can be a sacrifice to do that. You know, you think that you're on your way, you're moving forward, and you don't want to stop, but sometimes we have to just pull back a little bit. Continue down the path, but pull back a little bit and reflect on what it is that you are trying to achieve and where you're going, and just look at it from a different angle, from a different perspective. So that way you know that you are going down the right path. You're moving in the right direction, okay? In terms of your health, it says have faith. And it says, Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. And so this is talking about you continuing to have faith, continuing to trust and believe that you're on the right path. You're doing what you need to. You just need to take time and reassess what's happening. But have faith and know that you're not alone and that the things that you want will come to fruition. Just trust, believe, and have faith, okay? So you're coming into January, into some sort of partnership, into some sort of choice that you've had to make, and it's moving you down a path which may alter your life, make some changes, and maybe some of those things were not as stable as maybe you thought, but you take that and you continue to move forward and know that you can bring about whatever it is that you want. And as you move down this path, make sure you're not dismissing certain things that may be beneficial to you, because maybe they're old-fashioned or they're traditional, they may actually help you during this time. And as you move forward, make sure that you don't think you're trapped. Don't allow fear to keep you from moving forward, and believe in what it is that you're trying to do, and try to look at other people's viewpoint, other people's perspective, and know that you have the strength and ability and determination to get to where you're going. But just take a moment and reflect on the last 11 months, and see where it is that you are wanting to go into 2020. And in terms of your health and wellness, utilize your natural healing abilities, whatever those are for you, and know that you don't have to do everything by yourself. Ask for guidance, ask for support, and believe that you are moving in the right direction, and have faith, believe, and trust in your ability to bring about what you want, and know that you're not alone on this journey that you're on, okay? So, Libra, I hope 2019 brings you great blessings and success, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.